folks, I am Rick, and in this video we're going to take one more look at the Kenny Garrett tune, The House That Nat Built. And in the previous videos we looked at the main riff that makes up the A section, and a big part of that A section is that every riff is answered by a fill. And so I'm going to teach you a couple of the fills that he ad-libs in that recording. First one, the riff is and the fill is, when you put that together, let's give a listen to the real deal. Cool. Let's break that down. We take a look at that riff. It's got two parts. The first part and the second part. As in all of my teaching, I put an emphasis on learning things by ear. So I would like you to try to copy me if you can. It's only 3 notes. We put that in time. It comes on beat 3. 1, 2. The second word, bap, ba, do, be, bop. Now the thing about that B is it's pretty much swallowed. It almost sounds like it's not being played. Bap, bap, be, bop. We put that together. Oh, incidentally, on the first word, it's a very idiosyncratic articulation by Kenny Garrett, at least to my ears, where he plays the notes really fat and strong, but he puts a space between them. It's more typical of jazz players to kind of connect those 8th notes. Da, da, da. But he has dot, dot, dot. Incidentally, this line fits very nicely on the tenor as well. Of course, I almost played a wrong note in there, but you'll forgive me. Let's listen to Kenny Garrett for a second. We'll hear this first phrase, and then we'll hear the second phrase where he plays the riff again and has a different fill. So that fill, he waits a little bit. I think he does something like this. So I think it comes on beat 4. 1, 2. It's 2 gestures. The first gesture is that note that goes. On the alto, it's a G sharp. On the tenor, it would be a high C sharp. But there's this bend on the note. That type of bend, if you want to know how to do that, happens with basically with your tongue and your vocal mechanism. Just the way you'd sing. If you can make that noise in a falsetto or even in a normal voice, and try to pay attention to how things change back there. The way we make those changes with our voice is the same way we make the changes on the saxophone. So that's the first gesture, and the second one is da-da-dee-dee-da. comes after beat 1. I think it's on 2, 3, 4, 1. Dit dee dee da. Bit dee dee da. Let's slow it down. Up to speed. Let me show it to you on the tenor for my tenor friends. That gesture where he bends it, that C sharp, he bends almost down to a C. Pardon me, but that little second figure. The whole phrase on tenor. And one thing I want to point out is that if we look at this transcription I've done, and I didn't transcribe, I took down everything he does on the first day, I took down the bridge, the B section. I took down all his fills on the second A where it's now in a different key, down a half step, and the bridge. I did not take down the ones in the final key, but you can. So if you haven't done it by now, go to Amazon, go to iTunes, download this track. Go to my website and print up this transcription. It's all there as a PDF. Take as many as you need. The link to it is right down there on this YouTube channel. And get your horn out and start practicing it. I hope you have fun. It's a fun tune. See you later.